Most people believe laws are written by elected officials, debated publicly, and shaped by the will of the people. But investigators have discovered a far more complex reality. Laws are increasingly influenced, drafted, and engineered by wealthy networks with resources, access, and strategic interests that operate far beyond public understanding. Law isn't just governance. It is architecture, and wealth designs the blueprint. The first suspicion arose when researchers studying major legislative changes across multiple countries noticed the same pattern. Identical policy structures, identical economic clauses, identical legal language, and identical corporate benefits. Different nations, different governments, but the same authors. Someone was crafting laws on a global scale. The trail led to think tanks, which present themselves as impartial policy experts. Behind the scenes, they produce draft laws funded by elite donors who stand to benefit directly from the outcomes. They write tax reforms, deregulation frameworks, trade agreements, environmental loopholes, financial exemptions, and labor policies. Astonishingly, governments often adopt these drafts almost verbatim. Experts write the law. Wealth funds the experts. Then there is a corporate lobbying machine. This is not a small operation, it is a global industry. Elite corporations and financial groups use powerful lobbying arms to influence regulatory thresholds, legal exemptions, industry standards, enforcement supervision, intellectual property rules, and international agreements. Lobbyists don't just ask for change. They deliver fully written proposals for lawmakers to sign. Influence becomes legislation. Beyond lobbying, a sophisticated legal loophole industry thrives in the shadows. High-net-worth individuals employ elite law firms to design intricate systems of protection, offshore trusts, layered corporations, tax arbitrage systems, and asset-shielding mechanisms. These structures aren't created by lawmakers, but by private legal architects who operate in secrecy. Wealth shapes the law by bending its edges. This influence extends to the highest levels of global governance. International treaties affect every nation, yet they are often negotiated with heavy input from elite economic networks. Trade treaties determine tariffs, labor standards, market access, environmental rules, and corporate liability. These agreements are shaped by those with the most to gain from global uniformity. Treaties become economic weapons. Even the agencies meant to regulate industries often fall under their sway, a phenomenon known as regulatory capture. Executives move into regulatory positions. Regulators move into lucrative corporate roles. Consultants rotate between both worlds. The result is weakened oversight, self-serving rules, and a complexity that shields misconduct. Regulation becomes partnership. The justice system itself is not immune. Legal outcomes can be shaped long before a case reaches court. Elite networks influence the judicial ecosystem by funding legal scholars, influencing judicial appointments, supporting strategic legal briefs, and financing precedent-setting cases. The courtroom, intended as a forum for justice, can become a battlefield of resources. When national courts are deemed too unpredictable, corporations turn to a parallel system, the private arbitration empire. They prefer arbitration because they can control the choice of arbitrators, ensure confidentiality, and select favorable legal environments. In some cases, these private panels can even overrule national laws, giving corporations a justice system beyond public reach. Law becomes negotiable. Perhaps the most powerful legal changes occur in financial law. Elite networks profoundly influence banking regulations, capital flow rules, market oversight, tax treaties, and financial secrecy laws. This is critical because financial law dictates how wealth moves and who controls it. In essence, the wealthiest write the rules that govern themselves. Lawyers and researchers who had tried to expose these structures encountered a wall of resistance. Redacted documents, confidential negotiations, unpublished drafts, sealed lobbying records, and threats of defamation suits. The system of legal influence protects itself with legal tools. Why go to such lengths to shape the law? Because law determines everything. Taxation, corporate rights, labor standards, privacy, surveillance, financial reporting, and global trade. Law is the backbone of global influence. Rewrite the law and you rewrite the world. This leads to the final, critical questions. Are laws created for the public or for those who can afford to redesign them? Is global legislation truly democratic, or is it strategically constructed by silent networks? Are nations sovereign, or are they bound by laws crafted elsewhere? The truth isn't found in parliaments. It's in the documents the public never sees. If you're ready to uncover the next layer of global control, subscribe to the Hidden Codex and tell us what you believe wealth is shaping next.